Welcome back, my amazing lizard friends. Welcome back to Grim Dawn, and thank you for hanging around, even though it's crazy chaotic here normally. We are back on the track where we're supposed to do. We are back to the north. Last episode we kinda took a wrong turn and ended up in Port Valbury for some reason. I can't even, like I have the roof gate there, but it doesn't even show it right. Whatever happened, we went to the conflagration and ended up in Port Valbury where we're not supposed to be yet. So, whatever that was, I have no idea. So, I brought us back to the right place. We are now here at the outskirts after the Darkvale Gate. On the way to Fort Icon, we are supposed to find in the Tomb of the Archon, we are supposed to find something for the Order of Death's Vigil. Then we have Fort Icon itself, where we are supposed to meet up with Inquisitor Creek, and then to go to the Necropolis to fight the Order of Cocoon that tried to awaken some weird god thingy whatsoever. Yeah, but that's a much nicer place to be now. After we went to this really weird adventure, we're going to be on a much nicer route now through the snow. It's a bit cold here, but that's better than green. And yeah, so we are going to see what we find here. We already went a little bit after we finished in Darkvale Gate. We ventured a bit forward to find the Rift Gate, so we have already seen parts of this, but not all, of course. And of course, it's going to be a bit more action, as you can see. There's a lot of action going on here. And I don't really know, we have an up place, we have a down place, but down doesn't get us anywhere, so I think we have to get up there and go over the bridge into port and to whatsoever. As I said, we already ventured a bit here, we saw that it's a frozen place like this. And of course we have Order of Cocoon people against us. It's much nicer than all the green stuff in the last episode. Yeah, but it happens with me all the time. I go to places, I'm like, oh wait, I want to go there, and oh, there's something I can touch and it's shiny. What does it do? And then I found out it was like the worst thing I could ever do. But I still continue. Because I can. Yeah, that's how I do stuff. Don't worry, that's normal. Now we're going back to stop the Cult of Cthulhu though. Because they're up to something. We killed one of their leaders in the area, and we found out that they're doing mass sacrifices. There's a lot of material stuff down there. They're doing mass sacrifices to, I don't know, please their god that they want to bring back into the world. Why ever they would do that is a big question mark. But for some reason they think it's a good idea. And we are going to stop them. I hope so. At least I hope so. Now we have like a bit of an overview how it looks down there. There's Ethereals, there's cultists. Cultists said that the Ethereals are some part of leftovers from whatsoever old god thingy. The old gods went wrong and whatsoever. And they left behind the Ethereals that were the tools for some stuff. And now they're back after they got banished, after they weren't useful anymore. Something like this. It was a lot of weird stuff they said. I mean, what do you expect from a bunch of cultists, right? So, whatever they are doing, there was a lot of stuff that they said about everything. Huge tanks of blood over here. I found out that they collected tons of blood. For whatever reasons and for whatever meanings we don't know yet. But I bet we'll find out about that soon enough. Gilliston Reborn, okay. At least we find here a lot more food rations and whatever stuff, so it's much easier than the place we were in the last episode. But it would be boring if we wouldn't use it sometimes. Venture into a bit of dark and dangerous places, no? So there's a lot of materials and lots of encounters. There's a lot of blood in general. And empty blood tanks. So they brought a lot of their blood that they collected here. For what reasons we have to find out. So this is the other side of the way that we couldn't follow. Here we also have some type of Yeti or something. I don't know exactly. They are kind of strong, not to be mistaken for an easy target, but whatever that is here, it's a little bit different from what we had in the other areas. We were in the blood groves and stuff, there was a lot of trouble. But it's completely different from what we find here. Here we have a lot of snow and a lot of wobbles. Whatever wobbles are. Kind of goblin types or something, I guess. With a lot of wild nature and whatsoever places. So it's not all cult of some blood and stuff, it's also a bit of nature we have to fight here. That's nice. Something else. Hey! At least it's not always the same dark and gloomy stuff. It's kinda nice that it changes a bit, no? Sometimes this, sometimes that. But yeah, sometimes some episodes are just completely confused. Stuff I do, there's always something new. It's nice, eh? Don't worry, it won't be the last time that I went into a weird place that I'm not meant to be. It will happen in my Let's Plays all the time. I mean, they tried really hard to keep me out of all this ethereal stuff and green things on the floor and stuff. They really tried hard to keep me out, eh? The harder you try to keep me out, the more I want to go. That's also a problem, I guess. Childred, what a name.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that.
I can do that, of course. I have no idea what we're doing here. Maybe we're running around. At least we're in the right place. At least that we know for now. That's a bit of a advancement from the last time. At least this time we know we're in the right place. That's important. Group Self, Part 1. No, pick it up. Wonder if we find part 2 and 3 and whatsoever also. So I'm watching the map all the time because I'm afraid to get confused too much. Let's see what Trip South is about. Trip South, Part 1. The notebook is caked in dried blood and mud, and many pages appear to have been deliberately torn out. Day 3. John holds our Sylvie with one arm as he drives the wagon. He's smiling and happy as he tells us that we should reach the mountain in a few days. It's sad to leave our home, but I'm hopeful for a better life far away from the dangers that seem to be ever increasing here in the north. Day 4. Sylvie is so happy, running along the side of the wagon, picking flowers. I was really worried about her being unhappy as we left behind the only home she has ever known. The wonder and splendor that is your youth. It warms my heart. Day 6. The mountains are looming ahead of us and the cold is getting sharp. I can see the worry in John's face as he tries to keep up his spirits. And now he only wants to protect us from the dangers, and I can only pray that we make it past the mountains before the snow. Day 8. We are in the shadows of the mountain now and the days are shorter. Snow has started to fall and the cold came on so suddenly it surprised us. We have warm clothes, but the winds cut right through them. Day 11. We have reached the flat at the base of the fort. There are a few other travelers here who have told us the way through the dark vale is blocked. With our food running low, we were hoping to resupply at the dark vale gate, merchant district. Now I don't know what we will do. Turning back is not an option with the snow coming down so fast. John says he is going to talk to the others soon. Day 16. The horse died today. John is saddened by this, but at least it will feed us until help arrives. I hate that we had to make this trip with Sylvie. She is only 9 and I don't like the way the other men at the camp look at her. Day 22. All of our horse meat is gone. It would have lasted longer if we didn't have to share it with the others, but John said things could have gone badly if we did not. I don't like thinking about what he meant by that. Oi, that sounds not good. So they tried to escape, but they couldn't go on because Dark Vale was also closed. I can only imagine what happened to John and Sylvie. I have a feeling it wasn't good. Not even was there a lot of dangers from outside, but also other travelers threatened them. There's part 2. I would like to hope that took a good end with them, but to be honest, we know this game already a long time and we know it never takes a good turn. We didn't save many, we weren't able to save anything much, so I wouldn't even dare to hope that it turned out good. Void touched. Get more reputation with Homestead. It's nice. Trip South Part 3. There's a lot of corpses, of course, but also a lot of traces of camps and stuff. Some refugees tried their luck here, but already the number of stuff we find here tells us the story didn't end good. Let's read about what happened to them. Oops, part 2. Day 28. God protect us, we have been starving. I spent the morning searching the woods for nuts and bugs to eat. I can't believe that it doesn't shame me to say I have been eating bugs when I can find them. When I go back to the camp, I found that John had killed a man that attacked our daughter. Whew. Day 29. John has brought Sylvie and me a small portion of meat. I don't ask where he got it. Whoa. After he killed a man, that is worrying. Day 30. The other men asked what happened to their friend. John told them that he tried to hurt our little girl and offered them some freshly cut meat. They took it without another word and left us alone. Does friendship mean so little in these times? Day 36. John offered Sylvie to one of the men in the camp. When the man came into the tent to make his advance, John killed him in front of Sylvie and me. I'm so hungry I don't even care. Then she loses count of the days. It's so hard to write. Numb fingers and the cold dulls my thoughts. The dark of the mountain makes it easy to lose track of the days. Another man has been lured to our tent in exchange of food for the promise of warmth. They must know that it's a trap. Maybe they are ready to die. They lie to themselves even as they walk into the butcher's blade. Our next visitor was wise to the attack. John killed him, but not without suffering a terrible wound. He is not sure he will survive the night. I find that I don't care as much as I should. All I see is a potential meal. Gods, what is happening to me? John lasted longer than we expected, draining our dwindling food supplies. I took care of it. Now I have food for a long while. So, first John started killing people, luring them into the tent with the promise of giving them their daughter, killing them, and then they ate them, and then when he took a wound, his wife wasn't even worried anymore about him. He just killed him because he spent up the food. That's dark. Part 3. Sylvie has become angry, spiteful, malevolent. Where did all the tenderness and innocence of my little girl go? Why is it that I don't care anymore? Should care, but feel nothing. There's no one left here in camp. All gone. We must move. Hard to hide blood, frozen snow. Easy for prey to know. Harder to write. Hard to think about anything but hunger. New place off-road. Easy to learn new travelers going south. Looking for safe place. Never find it. No food again. I encourage Sylvie to find people to bring her here for food. She's gleeful at suggestion. John Guns saw the killing now. So hungry. Don't even bother to cook food anymore. Talk to woman today. Still alive as we eat. Blood in mouth. She asked why. Only what I say. Hungry. Sylvie laughed that she talk while we eat her. Hair falling out. Don't care. The men won't be lured no more. They know what awaits them. No matter. We chase. Sylvie good hunter now. She likes skill. Me too. Should feel bad. No, it's wrong, but it feels so good to feed. Don't feel cold no more. Shards of frozen blood, cut lips, split gums. Don't care. Chase men. Terror makes flesh taste sweeter. Good. So hungry. Must find more. The rest of the text is impossible to make out. Whew, so she and her daughter became some kind of hunting cannibals. Instead of trying to find a new safe place or anything, they just got over to kill people. They don't even care. They didn't even care anymore at the end. They just wanted to, survive. So whatever happened to them. I don't know if we ever find out what happened to them after this. But whatever it was, it's not pleasant, I'm sure. guess this is one of the forts we're going to. But first, let's check the rest of the place. If there's anything else. Cold one. I really wonder now what happened to Sylvie and to daughter. Water's blocked, of course. I even started eating people alive. It's like the worst thing I can even imagine.
That skill's not ready.
Just wanna know if the place if the thing is where we're supposed to go on. If this fort or if the road goes ahead like this. We'll find out, I'm sure. We always do. But I see we're already kind of late on the episode again. So I think we have to... this is the blocked road we come to. So basically we have to go to the fort that we found. This road is blocked, so the only road we can go is like there. And but for today's episode we are already at an end again. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you don't start eating your neighbors. That's just not nice to do. I hope you stay with me on the journey to find out what other dark places we can venture to. And hope you are well. Hope you take care of yourselves. Yeah, hope you are in a good mood. Hope you had a great start into the new year. And we see each other in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Help me grow the channel by liking and subscribing if you didn't do that already. Comment on the video. Suggest it to friends. Share it. Whatever you feel like. I would be very grateful for this. And have a great time. Have an amazing day. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see each other in the next episode. Thank you very much. Bye bye.